Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the grips, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives, the aerosol. Smashing the niggas that's trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. The money, the jewels, the grips, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives.
Welcome to another live session of the Blunt Lab. I am Al, joined by my brothers Marcus and Rick. What's going on, fellas?
What up?
Gentlemen,
good to have you back, Rick. Good to have you back.
Yeah, welcome back.
glad to be here. Glad to be here.
All right,
How's everybody doing?
Oh, not bad, man. Everybody have a good Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good,
it's nice and
good.
quiet.
All right, let's jump this off to some amen. I should say praise God to that. Let's start things off with some fucked up shit. Go ahead and roll this first video clip. And only video clip today. For those not able to see what's going on, 3 black gentlemen disguised as UPS employees hold a couple at gunpoint.
Where is it? This ain't all.
Basically looking for money.
You gonna play with it? So I got to ride.
There are also 2 toddlers.
This ain't nothing.
That's all we have.
Okay.
Oh, that's all we have. Oh my God, that's all we have. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. That's all we have. Oh my God.
With no mercy, one of the intruders turns on the father, 39-year-old Mario Alberto Trejo Estrada, and a single shot to the head ends his life in the entryway of the home.
I have money for you. Where are my babies? Where are my babies? I have money for you. Where are my babies?
Yeah, he just shot the moms in the bedroom.
The terrifying footage continues as the intruders turn their violence toward the mother and her 20-year-old son, all while the 2 young children are still in the home. The victims are later identified as 42-year-old Shannon Patricia Youngworth and her son, 20-year-old Jorge Alexander Reyes Youngworth. Leaving the 2 young children in a state of unimaginable trauma, the intruders rushed to destroy evidence before fleeing the scene, unaware that nearly every moment of their crime had already been captured on camera. Meanwhile, inside the home, a heartbreaking act of bravery unfolds. The older child, despite being just a toddler himself, pulls his little sibling away, shielding them from the sight of their mother on the floor. A moment of pure innocence and instinct, leaving investigators and everyone who later watched this footage stunned.
Yeah, you can stop it now. I'm done. So from what I've been reading, I think the dad was into some kind of drug business or was getting ready to push some shit. I mean, I don't know. Nothing's for sure. Because, I bet people are wondering, well, why would they try to rob? I mean, if you can see the home, it didn't look like they had that much money. So these guys were in there for a particular reason. See how that ended with the little kids. Just super fucking fucked up.
Yeah, those babies will never have a life.
after something like this. I mean, maybe the youngest one might have a shot, but the oldest toddler, that's something that's going to stick forever. Like, forever. And considering that this shit's on the internet, I mean, I'm pretty sure the youngest one is going to come across it at some point. So.
Oh, God, yeah.
So, yeah. Moving on to lighter shit. Something that's been going around the internet. This is inquiry. I got 2 questions for inquiring minds. One sports related, and this one isn't. Marcus, Rick, for $1 million. Okay, I repeat, $1 million. Would you be gay for a day? Now, if you're thinking you can just stay home and be gay, no. You got to be out in the streets. You got to be out in the street. Now, you don't have to do anything sexually.
Oh, then absolutely, I'm in.
Unless you want to, But you got to be out in the streets. You got to be
fucking out.
You got to be gay. You got to be gay.
I have no problem going out in the street and acting gay, especially today. Maybe in the 80s, 70s, 80s, you might got killed and shit for it. Now it's celebrated. They get a whole month.
What about you, Marcus?
I mean, I don't like. How would somebody that's paying you know that you're being gay? Though? So I'm confused by it. Like, you got to do gay shit.
You will. I figured there'd be extra questions. I mean, there will be cameras watching. I mean, again, you don't have to do anything sexual.
Yeah, I mean, when you threw that element in there, then it's easy. It's a no-brainer.
You know what? Like for me, even without the sex, it's a no for me. Now, maybe
I don't care what people think.
If it's $1 billion, I'll put that dress on. I'll be a flamer for a day. I might even hold a nigga's hand for $1 billion.
Hey, I'll walk down the street holding your hand right now, Al. $500, shit.
So, Marcus, is that a no for you?
Yeah, I'm cool, man. I don't want to do that. That's what I mean. Like, if you got to do like gay shit, absolutely not. But if you just I don't know. Like, if you're just like walking around, like gay people dress normal and they act normal.
You in a dress.
I mean, is it like a drag question? Is this like kind of like whole, like how these guys, like, in Hollywood, Kevin Hart, Wesley Snipes, these guys, how they quote unquote sold out when they wore the dress. They were told they had to wear the dress. Is this where this line of then in that case,
it's just been it's been going around the internet for a while.
I would totally be drag or a chick in a movie or a play or something like that for $1 million all day every day. I don't give a fuck. Like, because I know better. You know what I mean? Like,
because on the internet, the way they ask these niggas these questions, so the next take is like they ask the question, and the next take these niggas are in a dress with a purse, talking about "Let's go, baby," ready to hit the streets.
I'll be a good gay guy for $1 million, dog. Like I said, as long as I ain't taking dick, this is a no-brainer. I would do worse things for $1 million, Al.
So you say yes to the dress, but no to the sex, Marcus?
Oh yeah.
Nah, I don't want to wear a dress either, to be honest. So, yeah, nah, I'm cool. There's other ways to get $1 million. It'll make money.
It's true. Valid.
Now, this next question. If you were going to start an NFL squad, who would your starting quarterback be? And I'm going to give you 2 choices and 2 choices alone. Joe Montana or Tom Brady? Who wants to go first?
Go ahead, Mark.
I would probably say Brady. Not just off the rings and whatnot, but I watched Brady do it without like a marquee number one most of his career. Like, he had Gronk and he had Moss for a little bit, Julian Edelman, Welker, but I never seen Montana out without Jerry. I mean, I know the years in Kansas City he didn't have Jerry, but he's always had like super weapons to me. So I think I would take Brady. It's close though. It's a lot closer than people want to give it credit. I feel like people have forgotten how great Montana was because of Brady's greatness. But yeah, I probably slightly lean Brady. But you can't go wrong either way.
What about you, Rick?
You know, like I think to Marcus's point there, it doesn't get much closer in that because they both kind of represent the same style of quarterback. So where I would probably take Brady over Montana, this would be the reason. Just a better time period for physical engineering. You know what I mean? Like longevity, if you will. You know what I mean? Like, look how long Brady went and was doing it at a high level the entire time. Even in the years when the Patriots weren't winning, he was still playing at a high level. You know, Montana had 5 really good seasons and then a solid career outside of that. Brady was fucking 2 decades.
Yeah.
Now, for me, it's going to be hands down Joe Montana all the way every day. And I'm going to give you guys my reason why. I get what you're saying, Marcus, that he never really had a marquee number one. Same thing with you, Rick. The longevity thing, cool. But Tom Brady got to play in an era to where rules were made to fit him. He got to play in an era that if you as much as tap the quarterback on his chest, shoulder, even on his ass during the fucking play, it's a personal foul. Now, to your point where Joe Montana had Jerry Rice, an aging John Taylor, Dwight Clark, pretty decent offensive line. Montana had to face monsters like Lawrence Taylor, the greatest player to ever play the game, in a time where you could get smoked.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't have to be on the run.
But I mean, Brady played a long time. He played in that.
He played a long time because he didn't have motherfuckers like Lawrence Taylor hitting his ass. Tom Brady got his ass beat twice by us simply because why, Marcus? We were hitting that ass every fucking time.
No, Joe is definitely tougher.
Tom Brady don't like to get hit. Much like Ronda Rousey and fucking Brock Lesnar. He don't like to get hit. He turns into a bitch when he gets hit. I give him all the accolades in the world as far as the 7 rings, the longevity, and yes, he is a beast. I'm not taking that away from him. He's a winner, hands fucking down. But if Joe Montana got to play in an era like that, you don't think Joe would have gone as long? You don't think Joe would have broke those kind of records? You don't think Joe would have won all those rings? I mean, you know, again, you can't touch Tom Brady.
I'm not going to say that he would, because I don't even know that Montana was like the greatest of his era. Like he's the most, he has the most achievements. He's the most accomplished, like Brady is. But Dan Marino was that motherfucking dude. Like if you gave Dan Marino,
John Elway was
Montana,
too.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like Brady was undisputed the best player in his era. As great as Peyton was, come on. Like we know what it was. Like Brady like Montana, the same. They stepped up in the big moments. You know what I mean? Like I'm not
Montana
taking nothing away from Joe.
Big moments.
And like I look at it like even back then they still protected the quarterback to a degree. Obviously they protect him a lot more now. But neither one of these guys is mobile.
I mean, let me remind you, little bro. Lawrence Taylor ended, was it Theismann's career?
Sure.
And I know there was another quarterback that he smoked too that had to get carted off the field. In Tom Brady's era, when have you ever seen a quarterback get carted off the field from getting smoked?
I've seen Cam Newton
get hit.
He was a regular.
Turn the ball over.
Cam Newton tried to run the ball like he's Barry Sanders. So you go hit a big nigga like that.
But he big. Cam is big.
The thing that solidified it for me with Brady though, and I know that Tampa team was loaded, but for him to leave New England and then go do what he did
in Tampa,
I was like,
that's when we knew it wasn't just. That's when we knew that Belichick
it wasn't
needed
he's the system.
Yeah.
Like he's the guy. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not like it's a Jordan LeBron debate.
And look,
where you
when Joe went to Kansas City, they were bums. I think Marcus Allen was on his way out, and he still made
to
them
the
look
AFC
good.
title game. Yeah, he took him to the
with
AFC
bums.
title game. So that's what I mean. Like you can't really go wrong with either. Like I think this is like 1 and 2 the greatest. I mean, not achievement wise, but just like overall achievements, stats. Like if you put Joe Montana in this era with the protection and the openness of the game, Montana would go fucking berserk. He would go crazy. And they were both heralded coming out of school because Montana wasn't like this high tier QB, number 1 pick. Like he went in the 3rd. Brady, obviously, we know went in the 7th. So that's what I mean. Like I don't think you can really go wrong, but
I'm taking Joe. Hey, I respect your opinion.
Yeah,
I respect.
No, that's
your
what
pick.
I mean. Like you ask me tomorrow, I might lean Joe. So it's like one of those things. Like I feel like by the day it might change because.
But if you're out there listening, if you listen to this,
I grew up with that. Like
Yeah,
I love Joe Montana. Like that dude, bro.
Right.
Like you said, he made moments. Like he made moments bigger than they even were. It's insane.
So yeah, if you're out there listening, man, feel free to answer. Let us know if you'd be gay for $1 million for a day. And
28-3.
Let us know who you pick, Joe or Tom. Oh yes,
like,
dude, what?
But I kind of lean like that was the Falcons, choking. But still, like Brady, he was that dude. I mean, they both are awesome. So I don't think you can go wrong either way. You're gonna be successful with one of those guys.
Now I know we had spoke about the Jake Paul and Joshua fight, but I think that same night I completely forgot that Andrew Tate fought.
Same weekend. I think it was the night before.
It was the night before? Okay.
I think so. I think one was Friday night and one was Saturday night.
Did y'all see the footage of that?
Fuck yeah. See, Andrew Tate is such an asshole. Like, in the same way that it's like you want to watch Jake get knocked the fuck out. Andrew Tate's kind of in that same boat, just for a different reason. You know what I mean? It's cocky in a different way.
I mean, there's only been one thing that Andrew Tate has said that I agreed on, and that is I don't want teachers or anybody else influencing or don't feed my kids your fucking agenda. If anyone's going to feed my kid agendas, it's going to be me. You keep your shit to yourself, whatever it is. I don't care what. I'm not going to pinpoint one thing, so it's not like I'm bashing a particular group. But yeah, you keep your opinions and shit to yourself. Teach my kids the curriculum, and then everything else outside of that is on me. Don't go telling my kids some bullshit that I don't need them hearing, especially at a very young age.
The only opinion that should be expressed in school should be by that of the student. Teachers should not express opinions. Teachers should be expressing fact and regimen.
Exactly. Now, I don't want to give him too much time because I really don't like Andrew Tate. So, yeah, I'm glad he got his ass whooped.
But did you see how nice it looked? I mean, like, obviously,
dude.
Jake and the Jaw. I wasn't on here to talk with you guys about it last week, but Jake and the Jaw, that was a great visual of what exactly happened to Jake. If you look at Andrew, bro, that is a great visual, too. His whole face, he looked like a goddamn monkey the way he was like, he had the curl around both sides of the eyes here and the curl shit. I was like,
and much like Jake, he was looking like he wanted to give the dude a blowjob. So it was like, come on,
no, that's true. Both of them got caught in that on the knees, grab the waist. Like the simulation is so strong. I try to tell you this all the time.
I do. Jake was literally trying to smell Joshua's balls the whole fucking fight. The whole fucking fight, he was trying to smell his balls.
I think he was down there telling him like, "Get back on script. Get back on script."
And on social media, that's the tale that my man wants to sue him for going off script. Like, come on, man.
If that's real. A lot of that shit that you see on there is all, fan fiction, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
was Marcus, it a kickboxing match? Was it a boxing match?
There's just a regular boxing match.
Kickboxing.
Oh, you're talking about Tate. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was kickboxing.
Kickboxing. Because I thought he was this world class kickboxer.
That's what he does.
Well,
oh boy,
judging by the photographs, he looks like he's a world class cocksucker.
Probably.
Oh, there it is.
Oh man. Yeah,
and this was his first sanctioned fight. This is his first sanctioned fight since he's been back from Romania, right? Well, got out of Romania jail.
See, that's the fear of getting into a professional fight, man. Stuff like that could happen. Like you might get hurt. You gotta grab.
Is that what they're teaching in the Romanian jails?
Oh my lord!
How to get down in the knees to drink some babies. Is that what they're teaching?
Jeez.
Baby drinking.
My lord in the forever. My lord.
Good for you. Got your ass whooped.
I hope he made as much as Jake made to get an ass whooping.
Now that's another one of those things spinning around on there is that he says he put 10 million on him to lose and he fucking made 80 million. Now that could be a lie, and it would be very against the law. So if he really did say that, like you could end up in a lot of trouble with that shit. So that's why I think that might not necessarily be true, but that is circulating the internet. That he bet 10. You know, obviously if he did it, he had to do it through a channel. Like that's like me calling you up and being like, hey, Al, put. Here's 10 mil. Go put this on me losing and me throwing it.
Well, don't get caught, buddy boy. Don't get caught.
Put it past them.
But look, before we move on to some Stranger Things action, little bro, I want to congratulate and cuss you out at the same time. I don't appreciate how you beat me in fantasy football, motherfucker. You know why? You know what you did. Okay.
I'm glad we're bringing this up for a second.
You know exactly. You know exactly.
Oh, you should hear what Matt's saying about you right now. 6th place.
Like, boy, dude, at least the wife is leading in the other league and doing things.
She got that one, man. She got the butt last league on
and even in that, you know what? Look, ever since I made that trade with Gabe, Taylor has done jack shit for me. Jack shit. The whole time Gabe had him in his possession, Gabe was getting all. And you know what? I don't know if I told you this. I think I told you this on the phone, Marcus. I think somebody's helping Gabe, man. Because every week this motherfucker's like picking up all these motherfucking points, man. All right, for a nigga to just start watching, you just started watching football,
bro. His team was stacked.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. And the whole time I'm like, you know what? I should have just took. What is it? Cook from Buffalo? Is that his name?
Cooks. Well, Brandon Cook, or are you talking about the running back?
The running back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have took that running back instead of Taylor.
That's James Cook from Florida State.
The boy's nice, man.
Fuck fantasy football. All right, fuck fantasy football. So what is it? You and Rick in the Super Bowl? Is that what it is?
Well, yeah, of course.
Well, leading into that, so yeah. Now that I mentioned that, Rick and Marcus.
Yes, sir.
I think you got this shit scripted, fellas. 2 years in a row.
Let me tell you how good I had it scripted.
2 years in a row.
Listen, I was decimated with injuries like everybody else. Had a 1-6 start, 1-6 start, and then won 6 out of the next 7, and it finished in 4th place. So I'm pretty proud of what I did with this season. I proved the point of you can have a terrible draft, picking in the middle, get major injuries to my first 4 picks. All were injured by the 3rd week. When Tyreek went down, that was the 4th one down in 3 weeks, and managed to just watch the waivers, didn't make a bunch of moves, and got 4th place by the time the end of it. I was pretty happy about it.
You and Marcus got me fucked up, man. Y'all got this shit, bro. All right, I don't care what you and Marcus say.
I'm proud of the season too, man, because Yahoo Sports picked me to finish 4-10.
Right.
I took that as complete disrespect. I was like,
I was supposed to finish 8th place.
I'm ass. Oh, okay, cool. Got it.
Well, look, in both leagues, I've been in last place essentially. So fuck fantasy football.
You're making waves, bro. Honestly, it's not even your fault, bro. Jared Goff threw the game last night or yesterday. I don't know what that was.
Oh man,
it was.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Much like this-
I had Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs shit the bed on me. Like it put you to, the little bit of an advantage right now because Jahmyr only scored 5 points and you got 14 or 10 out of this dude who was only supposed to do like 8. Like you got some extra on your guy.
That Detroit game, much like this fantasy league, is scripted. All right, I know what you guys.
Detroit, yeah, that was weird. I mean, they're both good defenses, but geez, Louise, man.
There's so much stuff. Maybe it's coincidence. Maybe we're just now getting to see it because of where we are, because so many more people are sportsbook betting. But just the way little things are happening at the end of games that just seem to favor the fuck out of Vegas. I mean, if it's, I'm not spouting conspiracy because I can't see it, but I can sure goddamn feel like that because it just looks weird as shit. All the stuff that keeps happening. I don't know.
So, fellas, in you guys' personal opinions, since we're not analysts or what have you, but in your personal opinions, do you guys think Kelce's done after this year?
I think so. He has a great career ahead of him that he doesn't need to stay playing. You know what I mean? Like he is going to be all over. He'll be the next Strahan, if you will. Like he'll have that type of career, where he can be hosting everything, doing live shows, multiple different deals. Like he'll have 6 or 8 jobs. Plus him and his brother's podcast already are big enough that he don't need to keep playing.
And I'd love to see him in comedy skits too.
That's what I mean. Like you're gonna see him
in
everything.
What was that show, Marcus? Grotesquerie? Yeah, he was effing hilarious. Yeah, he was effing hilarious in that. So, I'd like to see him in that. But yeah, I think he's done as well because
if he knows what is good for him, if he's not gonna come back and be the tight end that he was before. There's no way. It just won't happen. He's only gotten older and more distracted, if you will.
That's what I was saying. Father Time.
This wasn't the greatest year to retire off of, but if he retires this year, he's got plenty of time ahead of him. He's still young. He gets to pretty much come off the end of this version of the Kansas City dynasty. Like I feel like it would be a very bad business decision to stay playing football for him.
And if he does come back, I pretty much only see him coming in like goal line situations to where you're not heavily relying on him. You let the young guys play, let them do that.
I don't think he wants to do that though. That's just it. He won't be good in that role. It's not good for his career.
I hope not.
I think he was like going into the year, but with the way that this season went and Patrick going down, I feel like the competitor in him is going to be like, I can't go out like this. I wouldn't be shocked if he retired. But I have a feeling he's going to come back.
Now, I don't know what either.
Like Rick said,
if he's going to be effective, it'll be in the goal line. Whether it be a decoy or,
But he's a good blocker too, though. Like he has a decent IQ. He has a really good IQ for the let's call it the mid-range game, which is like you know what I mean? Like whether it can be run, but the flat stuff, like stuff playing in the flats, and he's really good at blocking out linebackers and blowing out the line. He's got a decent enough size that there's a lot of stuff he does that you don't see that he's actually pretty good at to still be a receiving receiver. But yeah, I don't know if it was the offensive scheme this year or if he was a little bit slower or him and Patrick are just a little bit less, let's call it hungry. They didn't look as cohesive this year.
Nah,
that's true.
That offense didn't look cohesive at all. Period.
Yeah.
Patrick didn't have time. He was constantly on the run. Patrick literally looked like Danny Jones in New York every time he snapped the ball.
All they had to do was double and triple up on Travis, and he didn't really have any weapons.
Which is disappointing considering you have talent like Worthy, Rice, Hollywood Brown. Now you would think that. Like they haven't been the same since Tyreek Hill and what's that guy's name? Bieniemy?
Eric Bieniemy, yeah. Since he's been gone. It's not
just like you said.
Well, they gave Patrick all that money. They gave Patrick all that money that year. So the next year. So, you know, they effectively, like, he didn't do the Brady thing. Back to the Brady question earlier. You know, Brady took significant pay cuts every single year to ensure that not just weapons around him, but his line was good, and you know what I mean, and things like that. So, you know, Patrick didn't do that. Patrick took the big check.
Oh well, saw what happened there.
So did Tua.
Yeah.
Pussy ass, bitch ass. Sorry.
Hey, but you know what?
Or Daniel Jones, but Daniel Jones left and went and was successful until he got hurt. You know.
Yeah,
this could be a blessing in disguise for Kansas City, though. You get a year to where you're not playing into December, January,
and they should get some good picks.
You're gonna get a top 10 pick. Yeah, you're gonna get a good pick. Like, and Patrick's probably gonna come back with a chip on his shoulder, but like, oh, y'all think I suck now? Oh, I'm not the best quarterback in the league. All right.
Well, I think we saw that chip on his shoulder this year.
That's
yeah, because he was doing everything by himself.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, he was not happy.
Yeah. He needs, like, Xavier Worthy is supposed to be what Tyreek was, but he's clearly not. Like, they need that. They need that to the offense that we can blow the top off of your defense at any given moment. Worthy seems more like a gadget player at this point.
Mm-hmm. Before we move on to Stranger Things, there's this photograph of Cat from the New York Knicks circulating the internet. If my wife would be as kind as to put that picture up for us to see.
I mean, you guys know Elton John came out with his wife for many years first, right?
I mean, look. This is not me. This is the internet. Okay, this is not me. This is the internet. I'm just, you know, look, y'all leave this dude alone, man. All right, just let him play ball.
It's too much.
If he likes to play in heels, let him play. Just leave the guy alone. just let him be. You know, play ball, buddy. You play ball, fella. I mean, I'm a Magic fan, but you play ball, fella.
You see that animated skit I sent y'all the other day, right? Where a cat was sitting there trying to get dude to poke him in the butt.
Oh, I didn't play that last week. I thought I played that last week.
Oh yeah, you might have.
I think we did play it last week.
I can see that.
Man, that shit was so good.
Y'all need to leave this dude alone, man.
No, I won't enjoy it. I promise. See, look, I'll show you. Oh.
Nobody likes a bully.
Nobody likes a bully. I think Draymond's days. Speaking of bullies, in the NBA, I think Draymond's days in Golden State are numbered.
Well, yeah, I hope. I mean, look, because Draymond's one of them dudes that he's not gonna fuck with the right one. You know what I'm saying? He bullies the ones he knows that really ain't gonna do nothing. You know, not cause you know, it's not to say that those guys are, you know, not everybody likes to fight. You know what I mean? So Draymond knows who
he chooses the right one.
Pick and choose. I'm gonna tell you right now, let him try that kind of shit with Karl Malone, Dennis Rodman, Rick Mahorn, Derek Coleman. Yeah, try. I mean, dude, Spud Webb would whoop Draymond Green's ass. So you know what? I hope he's done. Fuck that guy. Can't stand him. Who's that other light skinned pansy that I can't? Oh, Dylan.
Fucking Dylan Brooks, dude. Like
yeah,
I was.
Fucking, fuck Grayson Allen, you punk ass bitch. All them they punk ass Patrick. Yeah, all of these butt plugging, cock sucking,
entire league hates Dylan Brooks, bro. Like,
fuck you, Dylan. Now, before I got a question. This is another question. Just shooting it out here. This is we're moving on to Stranger Things. Do you think Kali is either connected and or the Mind Flayer? Connected to the Mind Flayer. Do you think she is or is connected to the Mind Flayer? I'll give you a couple of reasons why I think so. Her number is 8. Yeah, one, I don't trust her. Her number is 8. The Mind Flayer has 8 tentacles. Everything that she's been, all her interactions with Elle is like, you need to kill yourself at the end of this. Negative energy fuels the upside down. And I'm pretty sure Henry helped her escape because, as you can see, she wasn't there when that massacre happened at Hawkins. She was long gone. So that would lead you to believe that Henry might have helped her escape. And you see, she's really the only one that calls him brother.
That's true too.
Which is why I asked: do you think she's the mind flayer, or do you think she's working with the mind flayer? I'll toss it out there.
She could be a vessel for it, for him. I could see that. I don't trust her either. Like, I don't know what it is, but yeah, the energy thing and like all the negativity.
I know what it is, but I'm not gonna say it because we're on the
air. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like, since she's been on the show, like, yeah, it's just been nonsense with her.
Just think of her powers, dude. Which is why I think she's the mind flayer.
Yeah, the illusion thing is weird. She can mess around and have Elle do something to herself and be like,
I don't know that she is. She's definitely connected to it one way or the other. I don't think it is she is the mind flayer, but connected for
sure. That's what I'm waiting.
This season is just messing with me a lot in general. I know I haven't talked with you guys a lot about it, obviously, but
in a bad way or a good way?
I'm a little disappointed.
Really?
Yeah. I was hoping. I don't know. I don't want to say this the wrong way because it'll sound like I'm not liking it. Like, I'm enjoying it. It's just I see where the storyline's going and it's getting all fucking woke. And I don't know how else to word it. Like, it's getting to, like, they're pitching shit to me. I'm seeing that now. Like, let me say it like this. The other night on Christmas, when everybody, over 10 million people hit play at the same time and crashed the Netflix servers. So there's a certain level of power with that, and they know it. So now they'll be like, there's this many people that are interested in this, like this, buying the merch, talking about it, starting to resonate with the characters, and they know it. So now I'm starting to see that, I don't know, the storyline is starting to make me think that they're trying to influence people with it. And then I don't want to go too far into the episode, but and then this happens.
Oh, when he comes out?
Yeah. See, I was gonna let you get to that.
I knew he was pretty much.
Well, we've known that since like the first season. It's clear that Will is, which is fine. Get zero issue with that at all. But you got this like such important moment. We're about to, like there's this big climax and we got to stop for 15 minutes and come out. Like I don't know, man.
I will say there were parts of that scene where touched me because these guys have always been down from one another. Like these past couple episodes, I'm gonna be straight up. Some of these past couple episodes have had I'm like, man, thank God I'm not in the same room with the wife because she would be making fun of me right now.
You'd be considering wearing the dress?
I'm like, damn, is my estrogen levels like super high right now? Like, fuck, man, like what's wrong with me? But like between
that's
Steve
what I'm talking about, Al. That's what that shit does.
Steve and Little Man, because Steve and Little Man, they've been going at it all season long. Because Little Man feels like the only person that understood or appreciated him was Eddie, because Eddie was always the one that said, "Hey, dude, be yourself. Always be yourself. Never change." As to where like Steve not in a malicious way, but Steve in a way would be like, "Hey, man, you need to change this up. You need to do this instead." As to where hey, Eddie was like, "Just be yourself," and that's something that Little Man appreciated. All he wanted was like for somebody, And then, dude, when Steve was about to go after Nancy and Jonathan, I mean, you saw him break down. Like, even though they were going at it, he was like, "Nah, dude, don't let this happen again. I can't lose you."
Yeah.
He's like, "You're my best friend."
I've been tough on Dustin. I've been tough on him this season because of how he's been, but that scene made all of it worth it.
And I've understood where Justin has been coming from the whole time with the Hellfire shirt, with because you got to remember his last interaction with his dude, man. Watch over the flock, never change, and be yourself. And what's the flock? Even though these guys, because what touches me also is how these guys are always there for one another. Lucas and the redhead, they're shit. Like fuck. Then you got the redhead with little Holly. You know, their little interaction, what they're going through, how they, you know. I kind of thought it was kind of fucked up of Homegirl to know at the end you were going to tell this little girl that, hey, we can't go out the same way. You need to find your own way out. She just helped you all the way here.
I mean, she did help her, though. Like, she helped her realize where hers is, and it was right there with her. So, granted, she wasn't in the same position as Max. And she's captured, so her getting back to her body was like, all right, I'm still in a bad way. But, I mean... Dude. Max and her conversation made a lot of sense, though, because she did help Max. Like, Max been there for a while. She ain't been able to get out. So she needed Holly. But Holly also needed Max to tell her, listen, you just have to find that thing that feels like home. And
Mike already told her that from the jump. She just had to remember that. Max reminded her that. And no matter what you think, you're a hero on the inside. You know, Mike was a good big brother to that girl. She knew that at the end because that's when that gate opened up for her.
Yeah.
She didn't need the doll.
That was the Will thing. I think that messed up the Will coming out for me was like, obviously we've all known that. I mean, he hasn't said it, but obvious. But the only thing that made it weird for me is that everybody was there. Like, it should have been the crew and his family, like Murray being there and like Robin's girlfriend. Like, what do they have to do with it? Like, have they even had an interaction with this cat? Like, why does that matter?
I will say this.
Like,
I think the only reason why for the extra fellas being there, because you notice it was just the crew that wrapped their arms around him. But the only reason why those extras were there is because they were helping fight the war.
Sure.
And, you know, at times, shared trauma like that brings people much closer than all that time those guys spent building their relationship. Because again, at the end of that little, you know, come out speech, it was just crew that had their arms wrapped around them.
And you know,
I thought it was real.
It's just the 80s in the Midwest. Like, it's not like today where like who cares that you're gay. Like, it was a lot different back then, especially in that area of the country. So
you see, Homegirl, she had to keep it a secret. People still don't know, except for Steve,
Steve,
Will, and the girl. Yeah. So what he did, and Rick, I get what, and I was like, oh, because I knew it was going to come. I just didn't think they were going to. Well, I guess I understand why they made it such a big thing. But my man, you just be like, hey, dog, hey, I'm gay. Live with it. We got to fight the fight. You know, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if you guys noticed once he came out, because, you know, he did say, hey, you know, there was somebody that I've been crushing on that I knew didn't feel the same way.
Look right at Mike.
And you saw Mike's face. Mike had that face that said, damn, nigga, you saw my pee-pee that one time.
Right.
You know, but then he was like, nah, that's my dog. And, you know, hey.
You notice who the first person was to get up and be like, you'll never lose me? I mean, obviously his mother and his brother. Lucas was the first jumped up, was like, you never lose me either. And then they all came together. Like,
who was the first to save Justin when he was getting bullied?
Bro, Lucas to me is the MVP of the whole squad, bro. Like, Lucas is so far.
Lucas?
Like, him and Steve have come so far.
I'm telling you, man, that scene between Steve and Justin, it brought tears to my eyes. So fuck y'all if you want to make fun of me. Yeah, that scene brought tears because you know.
It evokes the emotion, and that's what I was kind of getting at. I was like, I didn't want to come across like I don't like it, because I don't have a problem with that. I would rather our youth, like, you know, have to deal with that type of shit than just straight violence and sex. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Like, but I was like a little bit like, oh, here it was kind of like, you know, the last season of a lot of shows where it all of a sudden gets political, and I felt that this season a lot so far. You know what I mean?
And dude, Lucas's love for Max, how he's been there for Max, and things, that scene
got me too.
No, they're a fucking tribe, and that shit is beautiful. They're a tribe, and that shit is beautiful.
Yeah,
Like Luke,
trauma.
Think about it,
trauma
bro.
brings you together. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. You know.
Yes,
Like
yes.
that whole
that's
scene
that.
in the hospital. Like Lucas is carrying her dead weight, carrying the boombox,
bro.
and his chest was busted. You remember the Demogorgon got him earlier, so he's all busted up. He's carrying her with the music, and he will not turn the music off because she's coming back.
Homegirl's like, yo, we need to turn it off. And he's like, no, she's coming back. No, she
Bro.
is coming back. Bro. Dog.
Lucas,
Yeah, I'm with you, pimping. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still going to get my testosterone tested because too many tears were shed these last couple of episodes. But, yeah, you know.
That's what it's supposed to be, though.
You know, again, coming out, I don't mind him coming out. You know, I appreciate the way his boys, his fam, stuck by him, but you could have shortened it.
Yeah.
You know, you know, there's shit going on.
I guess they wanted to put the weight of it, of like, as you think
take
about
it off his
too,
shoulder.
like, yeah, and like with Vecna's whole thing is to like you said, it goes back to Callie 8.
Your fear,
the
your
thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
So like, I think Will's thinking, if I have to get this off because I
one
could
of
be
his fears is being
compromised.
alone. Yeah.
Yeah, he could be compromised in this fight if he doesn't, you know, free himself of it.
And he needs to be
I
strong
mean, they
for this
probably
fight.
like they went the long way.
It's so
around.
nice watching you guys be sensitive to this. I'm super thrilled right now.
Yeah, you know, these kids growing up, man, you know, dude, and I'm telling you, man, Lucas is that nigga, bro. Okay?
Yeah.
Lucas
Love
is that. Steve, that's my dog.
Oh, Steve.
That is my dog.
Like I said, I've been hard on Dusty, man, but
I've always understood him.
Yeah, but him expressing it and like getting it out, it was like, oh, okay. Because I know where he's coming from, but I'm like, you shouldn't be this way with your people, but like he doesn't have a way to channel it, and then it just all came out. And
but then again,
if he had not stopped him, he would have died. Steve would have definitely died.
And his people weren't listening to him too, though.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Everybody's got their own stuff going on. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And they're kids, so you know, of course, there's no. I don't want to say intelligent because that's insulting because those kids are real smart, but they're not that grown yet. To see them grow this way, it's like, all right, yeah, you're learning, motherfucker. And my new favorite character is the fucking teacher, bro. I've always liked him.
Oh yeah, Mr. Clark.
These last, that's my nigga, dog. He's like, are we going in there? Like he didn't.
They couldn't have him from the jump. If they would have had Mr. Clark from the jump, this wouldn't even be.
They got him.
Got rid of Mr. Clark. This is like that would be too much power. Like his intelligence, they would have been stopped this. So Mr. Clark is cool. And I love what's his name, man. Delightful Derek. That's my guy this year.
Yeah.
Love Derek. Love his character.
That's my dude too.
Vecna showed him, hey bro, you say anything, you see what I'm about to do to your family. Like Derek was like, I gotta go with the flow, man.
And Holly's sticking to her guns, man. She's a little gangster. She's sticking to her guns.
I mean, they whooped on her. Like they whooped on her at the end. She tried to get out of there. Go down them stairs, but man.
Hey, dude, when she hit that motherfucker with the radio, I was like, yes.
Yeah. Bro. I still feel like there's some twist coming, man. Like when it comes, because I don't know that Vecna's like the end all of it. Like I don't know if he's the one pulling strings. Like I still feel like it's the mind.
I'm telling you, it's Kylie. I think it's Kylie. I mean, look, I might be wrong. You know,
well,
I'm just putting it out there.
At least made Vecna this way. You know what I mean? Like or made Henry turn into it.
Well, go Star Wars on it. This is 80s. Go Star Wars on it. All right. You spend all this time, this build up, where Vader's kind of answering to the Emperor, and you think Emperor is the man, but was Emperor the man? No, man. There's the Supreme Being.
It's true. That is true. And they are inspired by it. They're definitely inspired by Star Wars.
Everything 80s, like and a lot of the like the Easter eggs. It's not like watching some Spielberg shit where it's just full of Easter eggs, but there's so many good Easter eggs there. Just the music and little things that'll be like the decorations on the walls and the references and things like that, and then just like you said, their way of thinking, you know, it's all very 80s.
And Holly's character, I kid you not, she reminds me of Rainbow Bright. You know, I forget the whole lore behind Rainbow Bright and her gifts and her powers, but because they do the D&D thing, her coming in with the wrinkle in time, her outfits, all plays into the Rainbow Bright thing. But yeah, man, I haven't been disappointed. I've been liking it so far. Yeah.
Because she's like her facial expressions and everything, like she's to be so young. She's all these kids. Like, you've seen them since they were kids.
Doing.
I got 4 more percentage points back from you, Marcus.
Oh boy.
It's because Houston's blowing out the Chargers.
After both of you. Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Fantasy football.
I was getting alerts. It was going off.
But yeah, all these kids are doing a great job, man. All these kids.
They really are. They really are. It's sad that it's ending, but it feels like if it doesn't,
it's
gonna get bad. Yeah, it's gonna get bad if it continues.
It needs to, because you know, much like The Walking Dead stopped being my favorite show once they passed season 5. You know, after a certain point, just let it go, wrap it up.
Yeah. That's true.
You know, just wrap it up.
And it is getting political. Like I said, it's trying to get political on us. So.
So yeah, I still don't know. You know, I'm hoping Will can control, because you know I told you how before I predicted it could be Will and L going at it. Now that they do 8 in the mix, you see the kind of powers Will is showing. Like, you know, at this point, I'm not sure. You know, I think
and that scene too, with Will saving Max and Holly, essentially, like getting in Vecna's mind, breaking the leg, like that was pretty dope. But Vecna's like, he's such an asshole, man. He's such an asshole, bro. Like anything you did, I let you do it, bro. Like I let you in because of it.
You see the way
you got me when I did.
You see the way he kicked Will out,
bro.
Once he figured,
get out, get out, bro. What about like with Lucas in the hospital kicking that Demogorgon in the face? The elevator closed.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, Lucas has been the man this whole season, bro.
That scene got me when Max opened her eyes and like Lucas's face like pouring, and she's like, "All I needed was you." I was like, "Oh, that got me." Here we go.
You know what? Thinking about it again, yeah, that got me too, dog. Because he's sweating, he's crying from carrying all that weight. Because man, I don't know, dead weight is something different.
He's bleeding inside his chest.
You know, he ain't smoking weed at the time, so he ain't got no medicine.
And the thing that helped them, freaking Karen Wheeler, bro, with the busted throat coming through in the clutch. And I was like, as soon as we saw the thing, the oxygen tank in the dryer, I was like, oh, that's Karen, because she looked at it. But I'm like, it's awesome that she's a part of it. But you can see her face
thankfully,
as we're talking. It's like, oh my God, this is what they've been going through.
And thankfully, old girl was smart enough to be like, hey, man, this isn't a private conversation. Say this on the PA.
On the intercom. Boom. Yeah.
So it all worked out for everybody in that scene.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. She was a G. Dude,
I thought it was going to be the crew, because I was like hopping them on their way to the hospital. I thought they were going to be the ones to save them. But, yeah, man.
I know they weren't going to.
That's where Nancy gets it from. Like Nancy and Mike and Holly. That's where they get it from. Like, Mom's she's a real one, man.
Oh, another scene that got me. Jonathan and Nancy when they were about to die.
Oh, yeah.
Boy. You know, sometimes when you think you're about to go, you know, you just let it all out.
Yeah.
And boy, did they let it all out.
They said they broke up. That's what people are saying. That was like a breakup.
Essentially, because it was an unproposal. You know, they pretty much, I mean, who knows? Who knows? They might.
They probably should have broke up last year. Like when everything happened and he didn't go to the school, like apply to the school that they were supposed to, and then she didn't go visit him out there. But then like everything that happened at the end of last season, it's like they can't really break up now because, you know, the shit ain't over. But No,
shared trauma.
I can see it. I mean, they're together in real life. Like the actors are together in real life. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, awesome. That is Stranger Things on Netflix. So the New Year's Eve is when they wrap everything up, right? That's the final.
Yeah.
Is it just one episode?
Yeah, but it's like a 2 hour and some change, 2.5 hours, 2 hours 15 minutes, something like that. It's a movie. The last episode's a movie. So they got a lot of stuff to tie up too. Like a lot of loose ends to tie up. But I'm excited about it. I would say I like Volume 2 less than I like Volume 1. I still like everything so far as a whole. But I say I like Volume 1 a little bit better than Volume 2. But
I think in this episode coming up, we're going to get a lot of what's been happening with Kali up until this point and why she's going to do what she's going to do. And then I am going to predict that there will be death. And there's definitely going to be death for everyone. Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Okay, so if you had, all right, who would you least want to die? One person. And who do you think is going to die for sure? One person.
I think Steve is going to die, and he's actually the guy I want to die. I don't want him to die at all.
Okay,
that's my dude.
Damn, are they gonna do that to Dusty though? Dusty gonna lose both his big brothers? Oh,
yes, he is.
Dustin might as well die too, man.
Hey, you heard what they said. You heard what they said to each other. You die, I die. So with me saying that Steve dies, Dusty's going to be right behind him because I don't think Dusty can. Because he even said it himself. He can't deal with the pain, and some people that can't deal with the pain like that, they try to shut. If they can't shut that out in any way, or find any kind of way to heal, and death is their only way for them to heal. You die, I die. You heard what these two dudes say to each other, and they're boys.
I think it's 11, man. I hate that. I mean, the person I want to die least is like, well, I'm gonna cheat and say like the whole original crew and Steve for sure. I think it's 11, man. Like I feel like it might have to be like some sacrifice shit to end this.
Someone will self-sacrifice. Someone will self-sacrifice. Someone will choose to be sacrificed.
And Steve's always the one willing to make that dive. And Will would not let Elle sacrifice herself. Probably if we're going to lose somebody, it's going to be Hop. If we're going to lose somebody, it might be Hop too.
Yo, listen, if Will or Elle die, the entire show goes null because that's what it all started with. Like, you know what I mean? It makes it all full circle.
What about you, Rick? Who do you want to die the least? Who do you think is going to
die? I would think. I think that Elle will probably die. That's going to be the heartbreaker part of it or whatever. Because we're so vested at this point. And Elle's survival, because that's what the whole show started. That's what it all, backboned off of, right? I like Steve too. I think it would really suck to lose Steve. Yeah. I would go. I can negotiate most of the others. The original crew too, obviously, but I think one of the original crew has to die to put the drama on the story.
It could be Max too. Let's not leave that. Let's not rule that out.
Max. Max.
Or Will sacrifices himself for Elle.
Ooh, I can see that. And I think about now that I said that maybe 11, but could Hop deal with that? Like, can they put Hop through that? He already lost his baby to cancer. Like, he already said, I can't live without her. Yeah, like I can't lose her. And he already said, I will kill Callie. She does anything suspicious, she's out of there.
And remember, Hop had the bomb strapped to his chest. He was ready to die, bro, to make sure that Elle lives. So yeah, I think, which is why I think somebody else. Oh, I would hate to see Robin go too.
I don't want to see Robin go.
She helped Will grow. into what he's become and to helping him come out. She was detrimental to that for that to happen. I mean, I love her character too, man. Maya Hawke is great.
I know, amazing. And you know, it's so funny too. I keep making the joke when we're watching it to Dice too. I'm like, man, it's so funny. Like everybody looks like their parents, but there's like all these moments where she, like in a moment she'll look just like Ethan, and then another moment she'll look just like Uma.
She's like Uma, and I'm like,
she's like, it's so freaky, bro. It's freaky.
She's great. Like, yeah, this has been a great show, and I'm actually. It's sad that it's ending, but I'm happy that it's ending. You know, but again, that's Stranger Things on Netflix. We'll be wrapping it up with Stranger Things this week. I want to thank everybody for listening and joining. Feel free to comment, answer some of those inquiring mind questions, share your opinion. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for joining us. I'm Al, joined by my brothers Rick and Marcus.
The average smashing them niggas is trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about to blow. Money, the jewels, the cribs, the cars, the clothes, the bitches, the guns, the knives, the average Smashing them niggas is trying to stop the dough. To get focused, nigga, we about